And welcome back to another episode of Dorm Room Radio Sports. We're going to hit this one called a Dorm Room Radio Sports After Dark because we are currently recording this at midnight.
Is it really midnight?
It's 11:59 right now.
Look at that time.
11:59 post Eagles Commanders on Thursday Night Football.
What a horrible game.
Baby, the Birds got the dub. What do you know about that? I love it. You love it. We all love it. Cam even bet on us and hit it with the... You had the Saquon touchdown.
I did.
The Saquon touchdown did in fact hit.
It did in fact
You're excited. Oh my God. That game was entirely so unnecessarily stressful.
Yeah, that was interesting game, to say the least. Not the most exciting.
No, it wasn't.
By no means a great game.
I'm going to say genuinely it wasn't exciting at all.
No.
I mean, it was a punt fest the first half. What did we end the first half at 7-3?
Yeah,
Yep.
I think so.
7-3. I mean, I was excited. I thought this was going to be a shootout.
I did too. I was really excited for this game. It was a bit of a letdown.
I thought we were going to have Jaden Daniels going at Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley. I thought it was about to be an offensive showdown because, to be frank, the Washington Commanders defense is not a good defense.
No.
Marshawn Lattimore was not playing, so their new pickup wasn't playing. I mean, St. Juste is a solid cover corner.
He's a good corner.
But there's really no one else in that defense that screams, we're going to stop the Philadelphia Eagles' superstar talent.
Right.
But for the first half, they did.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it was...
Your ass got locked up.
I don't know if it was the lack of just... It looked like the Eagles came out cold to me. The Birds came out cold. Dropped passes by our receivers.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Hurts missing reads.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't... He was making good throws.
Yeah, he wasn't missing the throws. He just wasn't seeing his open receivers.
Yeah. Like, he had guys open. He just wasn't getting them the ball. He wasn't scanning the field.
Right.
He had a guy open on the left, but he shoots right first.
Yeah.
You know, he tried to escape with his legs a couple times.
Not as fast as he used to be.
I don't know if it was that. I think it was the Washington Commanders line staying home and playing good containment.
That's true, actually.
They
did
really,
play good defensive football.
Yeah. They really didn't get high pressure on him where he could cut up in front and go.
Right.
They stayed contained, and they contained that pocket where he couldn't break out.
Yeah.
But
they contained all of them in the first half, too.
Yeah.
Not just Hurts, Saquon, Gainwell, all of them.
But, all right. I need to talk about Jake Elliott, dude.
Oh, let it rip.
If we would have lost this game, the opening to this podcast would be entirely different.
Ah, man, I was praying on it.
Entirely different. Okay? Jake Elliott, for the past, I can say 7 years, has been a lights-out kicker.
He's been a stud.
In the National Football League. I mean, last year, Buffalo. Game's on the line. You got a 60-yard field goal in the raining storm to tie the game to send it overtime. Lights out, knocks it through.
Yeah.
Tonight, first drive of the game, 44-yard field goal. Shanks it left.
He was hooking tonight.
Okay. You know what? You get one.
Mm-hmm.
Kickers have been a little off lately.
Yeah.
We saw Young Huku mess up a lot for Atlanta last week.
That never happens.
Yes.
Hey.
But then, what were you going to...
Youngway doesn't mess up.
Young Ho.
Young Ho. He doesn't mess up just by accident.
No.
He does that on purpose.
We're
going to get to that.
We're going to get to that.
We're going to get to that.
Jake Elliott, 51-yard field goal. Okay? A 50-yard field goal for any kicker is hard.
Yeah.
I've seen this man knock him down easily. Wide left again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
But then we got a couple. Eagles are struggling in the red zone. A couple, like a 21-yarder inside the 30. Makes them.
Yep.
But then the Eagles finally score a touchdown.
Right.
Jake Elliott comes on for the extra point. should be routine. You are an NFL kicker. A extra point should be lights out.
Shouldn't miss.
Hooks it left again. Eagles should have been up 3. They were up 2. It was 10-12.
I was really wishing you were going to lose by a field goal.
What did I say, Cam? What was my quote of the night? Is Jake Elliott my penis? Because why the fuck does he keep hooking it to the left? Genuinely, if we would have lost this game on a field goal, I think I don't know. I would have flown back.
Oh, he would have crashed out. Completely crashed out.
I would have gotten on a plane to Philly, and I would have found Jake Elliott, and I would have socked him in the fucking throat. This man has been lights out his whole career. What happened?
I think it's beyond Jake Elliott.
Are you telling me this kicker conspiracy that we're hearing about is true?
I'm saying it. I've never seen Young Ho Koo miss that many kicks. Jake Elliott, consistent kicker all his life. He sucked tonight.
He sucked tonight. I am not afraid to say it. That was one of the worst.
And to open up the season, kickers were on fire. They were like, oh, we're going to move the goalposts in. Those kickers said no.
Yeah. I mean, what? Justin Tucker. You can argue maybe the greatest kicker of all time.
I think he is. Him and Vinatieri. No doubt in my mind.
He's missed some easy ones.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
Easy ones. Like, I never thought I'd see the day Justin Tucker missed those types of kicks.
Like, I don't know what to say. Is it, okay, maybe these guys are old and they're, maybe they're banged up, they're hurt a little bit.
Right, getting into the season.
Yeah. They've done it so many times, the pressure's getting to them because they have even more pressure because they are lights out guys.
Yeah.
Or is this kicker conspiracy real?
I'm rocking with the conspiracy
They
personally.
heard about the goalpost being tightened, and they decided to...
We might have a camp security officer coming in.
Well, this campus security officer can hop on the pod. He's an Eagles fan. He's hopping in here. Nope, he walked away.
I wish we got him on the pod.
What a lovely fellow leaving us alone in the studio because we have some real sports journalism to get done now.
Right.
Because
What a guy.
we need to blow this kicker conspiracy open. I mean, Justin Tucker, Young Ho Koo, Jake Elliott.
Those are 3 of the best in the league.
And they're missing what should be lights out kicks.
That's right.
Look,
It's no coincidence.
I think I might owe Nick Sirianni an apology. People have been saying a lot. Nick, take the points. Kick the field goal. Kick the extra point. I think we saw tonight why he hasn't done that. Because Jake Elliott missed a 32-yard extra point and he hooked it to the left.
Yeah.
Is this man Lil Dicky, a.k.a. leftward sloping penis? Because what the fuck was he thinking?
I couldn't tell you.
I couldn't tell you either, Cam, because honestly, as long as I've watched the Eagles play football and Jake Elliott has been our kicker, I have never once worried about a field goal within 55 yards.
No.
My whole life watching the Eagles since Jake Elliott was drafted.
Never mind. An extra point?
An extra point?
Those are a given.
Justin
Called
Tucker.
an extra for a reason.
Justin Tucker, the GOAT of kicking, some
Yeah.
might say.
Yeah. A lot might say.
Missing easy, go ahead, extra points and field goals.
Like I said, it's not a coincidence.
I'm starting to believe you.
I'm rocking with the conspiracy.
I'm starting to believe you that.
These kickers, they all gathered up. They had a meeting. They said, we can't let these fellows narrow the goalposts on us.
Honestly, I think you're right. Because
It sounds crazy.
It sounds crazy, but there's no way this decline is just happening in the same 3 weeks, right?
No.
Because
they were on fire to start the season. There's no way it just dropped off like that.
No, I mean, Gonzalez, Washington's backup kicker, was doing better than Jake Elliott.
Oh, by far. He had a good game despite that pathetic onside kick.
Yeah, that onside kick was terrible. but
Onside kicks are tough, though. Most
onside
of
kicks
them
are
end up
tough,
pathetic.
especially in that moment when
Yeah.
you know it's coming.
The game's pretty
The
much
game's
over.
over. There's really nothing you can do.
Yeah.
But, I mean, what? He had a long-range field goal that he drilled straight down the middle.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it's not like, if it's raining, the wind is crazy in Philly, you give Jake Elliott an excuse. I don't think it looked like that tonight. I think,
No. By no means.
yeah. I don't know, man.
No excuses given for Jake Elliott tonight.
Look, if we would have lost, I would have been livid at Jake Elliott. I'm going to say, look, the Eagles didn't play that great tonight.
No.
First half, lackluster. I knew, look, first quarter, we've really struggled all season. You start off slow. I get it. Short week against the Commanders, who have been a pretty good team so far in the NFL.
Oh, they've been on fire. Was a 2-7 win team matchup tonight.
Yes, it was.
You don't get to see that too often.
7-2 Birds, 7-3 Commanders. Fighting it out for the number one in the NFC East.
Yeah.
But tonight did not look like two good teams playing football. Because
Yeah.
you can call it elite defense, but it wasn't elite defense.
No. I wouldn't say so. I think the offense has struggled tonight.
I think both offenses struggled tonight. Look, the Vic Fangio defense did good. I mean, took the Commanders receivers out of the game. Austin Eckler easily had the most targets and most reception yards of any player on the field.
Yep.
Terry McLaurin was nowhere to be found. He was locked up in Guantanamo Bay. Come on. Defensive player of the year, we all know.
I gotta give it to him right now.
You got to give it to him. Guantanamo Bay is... Yeah, it's where receivers go to get locked.
Yeah. It's an island out there.
But Austin Eckler had himself a game. Even Zach Ertz, Philly legend.
Oh my God, that catch was absurd.
I don't know.
What a grab.
I don't know how they did that. Fantastic.
Tight end shouldn't be doing that.
One of the best catches I've ever seen. It's by a man who is so... You watched him in Arizona.
Yeah.
Past his prime.
Oh yeah.
But he has come to Washington.
Some might say washed. In Washington.
Come to Washington and has done a pretty good job.
He's been a serviceable tight end.
I think
more than serviceable tonight.
I think more than serviceable to me, man. This man has been fantastic. He really kept... Yeah, the game was out of reach by the time he got that touchdown on that 2-point conversion. But come on, to just do that is fantastic.
Yeah.
But
wasn't enough.
no, it was not enough. I think
He had a good game though.
Jaden Daniels had a clean game, but unfortunately, Jaden Daniels needs to have an outstanding game for the Washington Commanders to do anything.
Yeah.
They have a good roster, but they don't have a great roster. They rely
Especially
on him.
on offense, they just don't have enough weapons. I mean,
on defense, they really don't have enough to stop either. I think the Philadelphia Eagles stopped themselves in the first half.
yeah.
And in the second half, when they got in their groove, Washington couldn't stop them.
But like, I don't know. This was a very weird game to me because I feel like Philly didn't really get into a groove. I feel like the Commanders more got down on themselves. Like the Eagles broke through for that touchdown, but then, like I feel like those Saquon runs, they kind of just gave up, you know?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, especially that second one where he just broke out
Exactly. That's
right
what
down
I'm
the
saying.
middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was not a good game by the Commanders by any means. And I'm not saying the Eagles played outstanding,
No,
but
there was a lot of drops. Devontae
Yeah.
Smith dropping balls that he would not usually drop.
no, that was surprising to me.
Jahan Dotson, before the game, I was like, oh, Jahan Dotson revenge game.
I thought so too.
Did this man have a single catch?
1 for 8 yards
1 for 8 yards.
off 2 targets.
That's it. Wasn't even open.
No.
But and there was a lot of missed tackles by Zach Bond and Cooper DeJean, who have been playing fantastic lately.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the linebackers were responsible for Eckler having 8 receptions for 90 yards.
Yeah. Look,
Vaughn being a part of
I'm going to
that.
say Nakobe Dean. I think he had himself a good game.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Bond, this was one of his more lackluster games this season. And that's not saying much because he's been pretty outstanding.
Right. I mean, you look at the stat sheet, he still filled it up. He had 15 total, 9 solo tackles, 1 tackle for a loss, 1 pass deflected. But if you watch the game, they were picking on him.
Yeah, they were. But I think that secondary was so locked down.
Oh, yeah.
That you trade the underneath stuff for him.
Right.
Because really, when the game mattered, Washington only scored 10 points.
Exactly.
They got a quick little touchdown and 2-point conversion in garbage time.
No, but your defense was on tonight. The Commanders' defense, they obviously played good, but I think I'd blame the Philly offense for being in their head and collapsing more.
I agree.
The Eagles' defense, on the other hand, looked good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Jaden Daniels, he had a cut on his hand. He didn't really have that.
And we know he's had the rib issue recently.
Right, exactly.
He moved out of the pocket a little bit more. They were letting him run a little bit.
Yep.
But he was getting hit.
And they haven't had a bye yet either.
True.
So, a boy, first year out of college, he's tired.
Yeah.
So, I still think Jaden Daniels is going to bounce back. I have no doubt.
I have no doubt either.
But this game for him, I'd say it was probably his worst yet.
I think this is what most people thought it would be.
Yeah.
Washington is a good startup team, but they're early.
Exactly.
The Eagles are still there.
Yeah.
The Eagles have been there.
If we predicted this game at the start of the season, this is exactly how it would have gone.
Yeah. I just don't. The Commanders are a good team, but they've had a pretty easy schedule up until now.
Yeah. Let's take a look, actually.
Yeah, you know what? I'll pull it up on the TV.
Yeah.
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 Because I'm in control of the TV right now, thanks to
AirPlay.
Some weird technical difficulties. But yeah, dare I say that the Commanders are frauds?
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Because we're going. Oh, we went a little too far back.
I'll admit, looking back on it now.
We're in 2022 right now. I went a little far back.
Oh.
My bad.
You're going to scroll all the way back to the Washington Redskins.
Yeah. Hold on. It's a late night pod, all right? A couple brewskis were drank during the game. We're a little behind it.
Is that really offensive, though?
No. I think it just makes better content.
Yeah.
All right. What was the first game of the season? They lost to the Bucks. 37-20. Bucks were a good team.
The Bucks were a great team.
But then they get win rolling against the Commanders. Win against the Bengals.
That's a good win.
The Bengals haven't had the greatest season, but I still think they're a good football team.
I think they're a great football team. I believe they start off slow, so that game wasn't the true Bengals. But last week, that game against the Ravens,
Yeah.
that was a great
That was a great game.
That's why we love football, because of games like those.
That was a beautiful game.
Beautiful game. But
look at that. Cardinals. Cardinals are a good football team right now.
they're going to make the playoffs.
Yes.
Some might say
Commanders-
they're sneaky football. Super Bowl contender.
I don't think they're a Super Bowl contender.
I disagree with that.
I think that's crazy. But, look, Commanders hit belt to ass 42-14.
That's a
Yeah.
really solid win.
Win against the Browns.
Yeah.
That's going to happen. Lost to the Ravens. That's going to happen, but it was a
The
one-score
Ravens
loss.
are a really good team.
One-score loss.
That's not bad at all.
Belt to ass to the Panthers. Of
Yep.
course, that was going to happen. We all know what happened with the Bears-Commanders game. Jaden Daniels, Hail Mary. Tyreek Stevenson not paying attention.
See, that's where I feel like the tide's turned, though. They shouldn't have won that game.
No, they
And
shouldn't
a
have won
loss
that game.
against the Bears right now is a bad loss.
And they were within one score of the Giants.
Not good. Not good stuff.
Lost the Steelers last week.
They should have won that, though.
Not against Mr.
Mr.
Unlimited. No. Russ was cooking. And they lost to the Eagles today. So they're 7-4 in the season. But let's look at their wins here. Giants.
Meh.
3-point win against the Giants. That's not a convincing win.
No.
Not against Daniel Jones' Giants. Bengals. Bengals have struggled all season, and we know the Bengals struggle early on.
Yeah.
That's not that impressive of a win.
See, for me though, the offense was impressive in that game. The defense was still
yeah,
gearing up, so that's a good win for me.
Cardinals, that's a great win for me. That's a real good win.
That's a great win.
Browns, that's not really that good of a win.
I mean, for the margin though, I think that's a solid win.
I agree, but I don't think it's insane.
Right.
You have a tough loss to the Ravens. I don't fault you for that performance, only being down a score. Panthers, it's not really a good win. It's the Panthers.
Yeah.
Bears, you got really lucky. Really lucky.
That's a bad win.
Again, Giants within a score. It's not a good win.
Back-to-back questionable wins.
Yeah. And then you lost to the Steelers. Dare I say, look, they got an easy schedule coming up.
Yeah. Very easy.
Cowboys,
I think they go on a 3-game winning streak.
Cowboys, they'll beat the Cowboys.
Yep.
Cowgirls are terrible. Titans will beat the Titans. Saints, the Saints are struggling right now, but we don't know what's going to happen to them.
They had a bounce-back win against Falcons last week.
Yeah.
They look good in that.
Anything can happen.
Their car's back.
Eagles, look, I hope to say we beat them again, but they're still a good football team.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. I think Eagles are favorites easily.
Right.
But
just hope no injuries at that field in that game. That's all we can hope for.
Falcons, it's a tough game.
Falcons take that one.
Yeah, I think Falcons take it too. And then Cowboys again, they'll beat the Cowboys.
Yeah. So, 1, 2, who do you have against the Saints in New Orleans?
In New Orleans, I'm taking the Saints.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm taking the Commanders on that.
Okay.
So 2 guaranteed wins. 1, we don't know. At the Eagles, home against the Eagles.
I'm still taking the Birds. Man.
I'm taking the Birds.
I'm taking the Birds too.
Home against Atlanta. I'm taking the Falcons.
I'm taking the Falcons.
And then at the Cowboys,
I'm taking
Commanders.
Commanders are going clean sweep against the Cowgirls.
So that's 3 wins, 1 questionable, 2 losses. So they're like a 500 team the rest of the way.
Look, they're comfortably second in the NFC East for me.
Yeah.
I think, look, I know I'm wearing the jersey. I know I'm a crazy Eagles fan, but all bias aside, I think the Eagles easily win the division.
Yeah. I had hope for the Commies for a while, but I think that hope's run out.
I think they got a bright future ahead of them.
I agree.
Jaden Daniels, he's going to win Rookie of the Year.
They have something good for him going.
They got a good concept going.
Right.
I think you build on a couple of years. You're not Marshawn Lattimore, Austin Eckler. Yeah, they'll get maybe a season or 2.
Right.
But I don't think the Commanders need to try to win now. They need to build for the future, and they build around Jaden Daniels.
Absolutely.
But tonight's game was a lackluster one, but it was a good one, I think.
It was. I'm happy we watched.
Yeah. I was always going to watch Birds game, Thursday Night Football. Going to get a couple brewskis. Going to get a little rowdy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we got rowdy.
Whoa, we got rowdy.
Hey, if we're talking about rowdy, earlier today was even more rowdy. Instead of our doing...
Look. Me and Cam did, in fact, have a paper to write today.
Yep.
And
it was a tough paper.
It was a tough paper.
It's a very hard paper to write.
Philosophical, confusing.
Mm-hmm.
And we got out of class reasonable today.
Yeah.
We ate lunch. We fueled ourselves.
Yep.
We had a lot of time to write this paper. But what did we spend an hour and a half doing instead?
MJ's the GOAT.
We had the GOAT debate in our room without a single microphone on. That is how much we love ball.
Oh, man, I wish you guys heard it. It was a beautiful debate.
It was a beautiful debate.
It was just straight ball knowledge, straight hooptism.
Stats were pulled out. We compared the first 9 seasons. We compared the LeBron longevity.
Compared the primes.
We did everything.
Compared everything.
We even pulled out like our top 30 players.
Oh, yeah. We went deep into this
deep in the bag, baby. I think that was genuinely the most...
We even had a Bill Russell debate.
We had a Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain debate.
We did.
And...
we're talking about Kawhi, Dirk, Hakeem,
AI, everybody.
Jokic.
Everyone. But we got nowhere.
No.
We left it at a stalemate. An hour and a half, we left it at a stalemate.
Because I know neither of us are changing. He's
No.
always going to be a bronze-sexual.
Look, I have recently come to this LeBron. Look, I've always liked LeBron. He's been the greatest player since I've been alive.
I've always been a LeBron fan.
But I have not been this much of a LeBron is the GOAT guy until recently. I have seen him do it time and time and time again, and I've come around.
I'll admit, watching that game last night, watching LeBron, it is greatness.
He took over he is months away from 40 years old. And this man is playing like he's in his prime. 3 straight triple doubles. The oldest player to ever do it. 22 seasons in the league.
He's the king. But he's not the GOAT.
We're not going to get into this. We're not going to get into this because
Nope.
we
already did this.
We
today.
already spent hours talking about this.
Yep.
And it's the LeBron MJ debate is like the election.
Yeah.
You're on your side.
Exactly.
There's no flip-flopping.
You're not going to get switched.
You're not going to get switched.
Nope.
You're not flip-flopping.
Nope.
Because genuinely, they are both so close together.
Exactly.
You gotta value longevity!
No. You know what you got to value? You got to value the player's prime.
MJ played against plumbers.
Oh, this fucking guy. LeBron played against podcasters.
Jeff Teague was drafted, retired, started a podcast, and is telling stories about LeBron.
They didn't beat on LeBron like they did with Jordan.
Cam, we're not getting into this.
Nope. We're not getting into
getting
it.
into
We're
this.
not
We're not
getting
getting
into
into
it.
this.
No.
We got into it. It was heated.
You can probably still hear my voice is
Cam's
cracked.
voice might be gone from the hour and a half we spent screaming at each other in our
We
dorm room
probably
today.
got a noise complaint.
I'm sure. If we didn't get one from the GOAT debate, I'm sure we got one from the Eagles game today.
Oh, without a doubt.
Because when...
It's been a rowdy room today.
Oh, yeah. It's been a...
I love it.
We've been real football and basketball guys today.
That's right.
But speaking of basketball, we need to talk about the ball knowledge that was on this.
You were on point with your predictions. I give full credit.
Because we talked about... I wonder if I think I wrote it down in a Google Doc. So I'm gonna try to pull that up. A couple episodes ago, we went through our NBA predictions, okay? And not to toot my own horn, but god damn it, your boy knows ball. All right? Let's see. Is this in... Did I make... Yep, right here. NBA season predict.
Look at that.
NBA finals matchup. Boston Celtics, OKC Thunder. Look,
It's looking good as of right now.
That's not a hot take. But
It's a correct take.
I also, before that episode was recorded, I was between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Los Angeles Lakers. Look, the Los Angeles Lakers, I don't think they're making the finals, but I think they're going to do better than a lot of people expected. I think JJ Redick's got this team cooking. Okay?
All right.
So I'm happy with that prediction. I didn't say it because I thought I would look like an idiot, but I'm not looking like an idiot.
No.
Boston Celtics, that's a layup. It's a layup.
It's a given.
It's a given.
Although, look at the Cavs so far. 13-0. You know who's going to end that streak?
I'm not even mad to say that. You know I hate the Celtics, but I'm not mad to say that. You have the most talent on an NBA roster. It's unfair. I hate it. I hate it.
I love that. It's like music to my ears.
But look, I said MVP Wemby dropped 50 points.
In what, 27 minutes?
Yep. I mean, shooting threes as a 7-foot center.
Yeah, what, 8 of them, 6 of them, something like that?
Insane. But where I think the real ball knowledge is seen is with this Rookie of the Year prediction with Jared McCain and Dalton Knecht. I put Jared McCain in front because the Sixers homer pick had Jared McCain in front. But I was really torn between Jared Kane and Dalton Knecht. Drafted right next to each other.
Yeah.
I said, these guys were the steals of the draft. They're going to be Rookie of the Year. One of them. And Jared McCain, dropped 27 points and 34 points back to back?
He's been balling as of late.
And Dalton Knecht last night had a good game for himself. And he's
He
been
did.
playing consistently well.
That's a valuable piece in that Lakers rotation.
Yes. Surprised team to make the playoffs. Chicago Bulls. We'll see how that happens. I think the Bulls have been pretty iffy.
Yeah.
But surprise team to miss the playoffs, the Milwaukee Bucks. I called that. They've been terrible.
Ball knowledge.
Terrible. Yeah, they got Giannis. Yeah, they got Dame. But they have Doc Rivers and
Darvin
Ham as their two coaches. That is a
Terrible.
recipe for disaster.
Exactly. Giannis is playing like the MVP. This man, what? He dropped 50 the other night? He like 59 or something? Yeah, 59 points. Because I remember seeing the Nike post about he's not a child with all that Jaylen Brown shit going on.
I need to pull up we had an amazing game of, I don't even know where to look for this stuff. We can go to the official NBA stats, but the other day was insane. Let's look up actually NBA results here. Because
All right, yeah.
genuinely they were
Giannis had 59 points, 14 rebounds, and 7 assists in a win over the Pistons.
like,
Jordan Poole and Wemby looked like Magic and Bird.
I'll let you pull it up. We'll bring back our screensaver. But yes, Jordan Poole and Wemby went at it. What was it? 130 to 135 points in the
Yeah, Wizards 130, Spurs 139. Wemby had 50 points, 6 boards, 3 blocks. Poole had 42 points and 6 assists. Then we moved to the Bucks game versus the Pistons. Cade had 35, 7, and 11. Giannis had 59, 14, and 7 in a Bucks win. We move over to the Lakers-Grizzlies game. Jaren Jackson had 29 and 7. Braun had 35, 12, and 14 assists.
Bah!
Fox had 29 points, 6 boards, and 10 assists in a win over the Suns. Spider was 1 assist away from a triple-double in a win over the Sixers, where McCain scored 34 points and 10 assists.
Yeah.
Tatum had 36 points, 9 boards, and 10 assists over the Nets. Cat had 46 points, 10 boards, and 3 steals in a loss to the Bulls. Absurd night for basketball.
Look, I don't even know. The MVP conversation is insane right now.
Oh, man. They're saying it's Tatum and Davis right now. I disagree.
It's way too early to even narrow it down to 2 candidates, in my opinion.
Right.
We were talking about it earlier in our GOAT debate. Nikola Jokic is inhuman. There is a normal possibility that he leads every single stat in the NBA come the end of the season.
As of right now, he is 5th in points with 29.7, 1st in assists with 11.7, and 1st in rebounds with 13.7.
Insane. Insane.
Unheard of.
Anthony Davis has been playing out of his mind. Wemby dropping 50. Ant doing what Ant does.
Ant's cooking.
The NBA has been electric so far this season.
It has been.
Look,
Even Steph hitting the winner against Clay's return to the Bay. Man. Beautiful. Cinema.
my Sixers have sucked, but I love seeing Jared McCain do well.
Yeah.
We talked about the Zest Fest a couple episodes ago.
It's true.
There's something about it. You paint your fingernails,
It's in the nails.
you gain some aura.
It's true.
You gain some on.
I'm going to have to paint my fingernails.
Maybe we'll get better at podcasting.
Maybe we will.
You paint your fingernails. That's a plus 150 viewers right there. You never know.
It's true.
But, man, the NBA has been awesome so far.
It has been. I mean, just looking through these stats, like, Wemmy's averaging 4 blocks a game. I mean, realistically, I know we talked about this earlier. Do you think he can be the future GOAT?
I said it earlier. If he plays 18 to 20 seasons, not a question he could be the GOAT. He is the archetype of a demigod.
Yeah.
On a basketball.
He's one of those people you make in 2K that you can't make in my career because it doesn't work.
Genuinely. Look, I'm going to die on the hill that LeBron is the GOAT. But in 20, you asked me this earlier. You said, in 20 years, when your son comes up to you and says, LeBron versus Wemby, are you going to stick with LeBron? And I said, genuinely, I don't know. Because I think Wemby can be that good.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what? As much as I loved watching the Last Dance documentary and watching MJ highlight videos on YouTube growing up, as much as I loved watching LeBron go from the Cavs to the Heat to the Cavs to the Lakers and just being able to watch him literally my entire life, like from the moment I came out the womb.
Yeah.
Literally.
Since before we were born, he has been dominating the league.
Exactly. But to be able to watch that greatness, I love it. As much as I stand on that hill that MJ is the GOAT, I love watching both of them.
As much as I agree that LeBron is the GOAT, I mean, MJ's dominance can't be denied.
Exactly.
I don't think he should ever be disrespected. I mean, we'll probably see it in 20 years where he will. He'll get lumped in that Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain conversation
Exactly.
where they did freakish things, but, you know, it was in the 90s and the 80s, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because that's undoubtedly how sports go along with time.
It's going to happen.
But, I mean, the scoring that MJ has done, the clutch that he has done, going to say the defensive stats could have been fabricated. There's talks. This happened. We heard news of it last year. But if it's true, those are genuinely unbelievable. No,
I think they're true.
Michael Jordan was insane.
Yeah.
These
are two, without a doubt,
the best
like
two,
for the GOAT debate.
the best two basketball players
Yeah.
to ever step foot on the court.
Like either way, I respect the Braun argument. I personally go with the MJ argument. But if you pull a Kobe or a Kareem, like no, get out of here.
Kobe and Kareem are easily top 5 for me,
Yeah.
but they're nowhere near the GOAT status.
No.
There is a different level that LeBron and MJ are on.
Exactly. And I think Wemby has the potential to reach that. And I'm not even going to be mad if he does. Like, of course, I want to be able to say, like, I watched these guys growing up.
Yeah.
Like, this was my childhood. But
I would love to witness Wemby.
I would love
greatness.
to witness Wemby.
This man has, I mean, the best draft prospect since LeBron.
Yep.
Easily the most hyped since LeBron. He's been fantastic.
Yeah.
He's doing things that he should not be doing at 7 feet tall.
Right.
And I think he could very well do it.
I agree.
He has it's very dangerous for him to get injured because of his size.
Yeah. And
But-
his build in general.
If he stays healthy, the league's in trouble.
Yeah.
The league is in so
League's already in
much
trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, the league. It is a big man league again.
I love it.
I love it too.
Let the big boys go to work.
Jokic, Embiid, Wemby. Top Anthony Day-to-Day Davis.
Day-to-day Davis.
Carl. Anthony.
Big purr.
Big Purr. Bodega. Cat Towns. Lighting up the league.
You even have Sabonis.
Yeah.
He had a perfect triple-double season. That's never been done.
No.
Ever.
Nope.
He didn't get enough credit for that.
No, he did not. I agree. No one talked about that enough.
No one talks about Sabonis. I feel bad for the guy. He's averaging 12.6 rebounds and 7 assists.
No, last year people
Off 63.8%.
last year
field
people
goal.
were talking about Sabonis.
Yeah.
I think he got his recognition he deserved last year, but I think people thought it was a flash in the can, man, because I still think Sabonis is one of the best bigs in the league right now.
I
Easily.
agree. I mean, yeah. Wednesday, November 6th against Toronto in a win. He had 34 minutes, 100% from the field, 5 for 5 from the free throw line, 17 points, 11 boards, 13 assists.
Insane.
It's never been done.
No.
I don't know why I didn't hear more about this.
Because he plays for the Sacramento Kings.
And that's why the podcast is the best. Because we give credit to these guys.
we know ball.
We know ball.
We know ball. We know ball. We are real ball knowers.
That's right.
We have hoopitism.
Yeah.
Genuinely, we had a philosophy paper to write that we were struggling writing for so long.
Yep.
But we spent an hour and a half talking about the GOATs that didn't need to be talked about because we got nowhere.
No.
But we did it anyway.
Yeah.
Because we love the game.
That's right. It's a love for the game.
That much.
Love it.
Cam, you know there's one thing we need.
Oh, I know what we need.
The only thing that would have made this night a little bit better
Ah, man. We should have had it.
was La Sunshine, La Pookie Bear, the king,
Brown.
the king himself, flowing down our throats,
Hey.
deep inside our bodies, filling up with the warmth of his love. The LeBronacy should have been touching our lips. We should have been feeling the king on us.
All right. That's enough.
But unfortunately, that did not come to fruition.
That is very unfortunate.
The LeBronacy is only to be found at Total Wine. And we did not make our way there.
We did not.
I was hoping my lovely lady, my cougar, could snatch us to LeBronacy. She was busy tonight.
It's unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
She gets to LeBronacy, I'm going to propose.
We will get that.
We'll get to LeBronacy.
It's bound to happen.
Because I need it. I need to feel the king touching my lips.
All right.
There's just something special about LeBron, Raymond, James. He's just him. And I love him.
When I say bronsexual, I'm not joking. It's not just him. Like, I can't even pick on him because it's my entire For You page.
Oh my God! How many LeBron TikToks did we get today?
Too many.
What was the best? The best one. We could tell your lady to get LeBron tattooed on her back, so it feels
Oh my God.
so it feels like you're sliding inside of him every time you hit it from the back. It's not crazy to say that.
No. No.
It's not insane to say that. LeBron, Raymond, James. Where do I even start?
Oh no.
No, I love the LeBron. The bronsexual trend is so funny to me.
It's a great trend.
I love it.
I love it.
I love it so much. I think first off, I think he's the GOAT easily, but oh my God, is it so funny? And genuinely, I'm gonna cry when he retires.
I'm not even a bronsexual. I don't say he's the GOAT. I'm gonna cry when he retires.
Shams reported that maybe he's got a season left after this one. And I think when that
Brown
happens,
even spoke on it himself. I saw you said 1 to 2.
I'm gonna cry. This man easily could play till he's 55.
He could. You know what he said though, and I actually really respect this. He said, "I'm not one of those guys that's just gonna keep playing as long as I can, just because I can. I'm gonna end for the love of the game." Man, like,
Bron, this is me speaking to you.
listen to him,
Do not go.
please.
Do not go. I love you, LeBron. Please. I need to see you on a basketball court. The NBA will not be the same. I'm begging you. Play until Bryce gets to the league.
Please.
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 Please. LeBron, I love you.
I don't know what the leagues can be like without him.
I don't know. I don't know what I'll be like without him. Genuinely.
Yeah.
My whole life. Watching ball.
Literally, our entire life. We do not know an NBA without LeBron James.
When the Sixers are terrible, who do I root for? The team LeBron James is on. And that's a lot because the Sixers are terrible a lot.
The process has never been completed.
When I was a youth, when I was a young lad, I was a Miami Heat fan. I was cool. I got a Chris Bosh jersey at 9
See,
years
that
old.
is really cool. That shows he's had ball knowledge since a young age.
I got a Chris Bosh jersey. I genuinely cried when I found out he had blood clots in his ears and couldn't play anymore. I think I was, 11 years old when that happened? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I had a Chris Bosh jersey, got it for Christmas, maybe 8, 9 years old. put it on, barely took it off.
Yeah.
And then I stayed a Heat fan for a minute. I remember being 12 years old in 6th grade intramural basketball. Coach asking the question, "Who's your favorite player?" You know who I answered? Hassan Whiteside.
That is a great answer. Great answer. If you didn't look up to Hassan Whiteside as a kid, do you really know ball?
Exactly. Hassan Whiteside and Justice Winslow, beautiful players back then.
Studs.
Because
No,
the
I
Sixers
see it.
were so terrible. What did I have to look? Jahlil Okafor and Nerlens Noel.
You know, I didn't mind Noel.
That
That
flat top was insane.
It was insane.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. Like,
It
I
was-
wouldn't mind just watching to see the flat top.
True. But now, the Sixers are terrible. Embiid barely can play. Every time he plays, he sniffs his ass.
The scratch and sniff at the line.
Paul George is Tobias Harris 2.0.
Yep. Maxey pulled his hammy.
Maxey pulled his hammy. Jared McCain's our only bright light.
Yeah.
And I've been secretly a Lakers fan.
Hey, say what you said to me earlier about the plan with Embiid, because I thought this was a great plan.
All right. You got two gems in Tyrese Maxey and Jared McCain. Embiid, phenomenal player. Sixers legend. Philly legend in general. Love him. You trade him. You get rid of him.
I 100% agree.
You build the team around Maxey and McCain. Two guard system right there.
Yeah.
Insane scorers, insane passers, can put the team on their back. What I would really like to see, look, we're having a terrible season. The Paul George trades were stupid. It's a waste.
Yeah.
Chalk it up. You
Yeah.
get a lottery pick. You got Embiid. Maybe you get a top 5 pick. Whoever's number 1. You trade Embiid to him for that first pick. You draft Cooper Flag. Sixers are set for a generation.
Yeah.
You got McCain, Maxey, Flag. That's a big 3 right there.
That is a great big 3.
Do I think this will happen? No. Because I genuinely think maybe the Sixers will fuck around and find themselves in the playoffs. And Embiid comes back healthy, Maxey comes back healthy, Paul George gets in a rhythm. Yeah.
It could happen.
But if it doesn't, you get a lottery pick. I would hate to see it happen, but you got to let Embiid go.
Yeah.
You can get a lot for Embiid.
Oh, yeah.
He's still a top 5 player in this league.
Get value for him while you can.
Yeah. We're not winning with him now.
No.
I don't think I will see a Sixers chip in the next 10 years. So get rid of him.
Yeah.
I love you, Embiid, but get rid of him.
I think if you have the young core of Jared McCain, Tyrese Maxey, and Cooper Flag, I think you will see a chip in the next 10 years.
God, I can only hope so. I can only hope so. As a Philly fan, I've witnessed heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak. I saw a 2017 Eagles Super Bowl, and that's been it. I've seen Super Bowl losses. I've seen World Series losses. I've even seen Philadelphia Union Championship losses.
You've seen a certain Kawhi shot, too.
I haven't seen I haven't seen the Philadelphia 76ers get out of the second round. We're not even going to talk about the dagger right now because that will make me cry on it.
Is this the dagger?
The Sixers would have gone on to win the championship that year if it wasn't for that shot, and I lived by that. But that shot happened, and it was a moment in NBA history that will never be forgotten.
Still have my Kawhi white, the North Raptors jersey.
Love Kawhi,
Love Kawhi.
but I try to blank out that season he had as a Raptor. He's a Spurs player for me.
I think of him as a Raptors player.
I do too, but it's so painful.
I'd imagine.
It's very, very painful.
Yeah.
But
You know, I even, like, what was that, freshman, sophomore year of high school? I had a
freshman year, it's 2019 when they won.
Yeah, so it was freshman year. I had the New Balance hoodie, the Kawhi one,
Mm-hmm.
the board man. Wore it
Fantastic.
so much.
Fantastic. But I think we need to discuss something, though.
All right, Oz. What are we discussing?
We saw an Instagram post today that said, if Donovan Mitchell wins 1+
Oh,
ring
my
with
fuck.
the Cavs, he's the greatest Cavalier of all time. This is rage bait, correct?
It's 100%
It's rage bait because
There's no single person who's that delusional.
there is not a single person that doesn't say LeBron James is the greatest Cavalier of all time.
Yeah.
That first chip will never be forgotten. 3-1 Warriors. Cavaliers are the NBA Finals champions.
Yeah.
LeBron said, I understand it now.
I understand it now.
And he won.
We still got to get gummy bears in the water bowl.
Yeah, that will be some amazing content for the Dorm Room Radio Sports channel.
That will be. We should put it on TikTok or something.
Yeah, dude, we'll put it out there. Show them that we really do know ball.
Right.
Because we can understand it now. I mean, I didn't understand it now recently.
Oh, you.
As talked about in the last episode,
Yeah.
swished it. Call me lethal shooter. I understand it now.
Yeah.
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 Can't be denied.
Understand something.
Can't be denied. Cannot.
Got to hit that Ken Newton. I'm back. I'm back.
I'm back, baby. But I digress. Back to ball.
Back to ball.
Back to ball.
Back to ball.
Did we ever leave ball, though, actually?
No.
Exactly.
Lethal shooter is ball.
That man's superhuman.
He is.
That man's superhuman. It's unbelievable what he does.
Really is.
But, yeah, I think that post by has to be rage bait. Because, look, I love Donovan Mitchell.
Hey, real question, though. If the Cavs do win the chip this year, does Donovan Mitchell pass Kyrie on the all-time Cavs list?
Yes.
Really?
Love Kyrie. He made the shot to win the series.
Yeah.
But he doesn't even get close to that chance without LeBron.
No.
And he really doesn't do much without LeBron.
No. But with LeBron on the Cavs, in the past now, he did.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, unless Donovan Mitchell is finals MVP and has a good playoffs, and I mean, obviously he's going to continue with the regular season, then I'm sticking with Kyrie.
I can understand that. I can see that.
And that's coming from a Boston fan.
Yeah.
I'm not a Kyrie fan by any means because he did our organization dirty.
Yeah, he did not.
And that's putting it in very respectful terms. You know, you've heard me off the mic.
Oh, yeah. Let it fly.
On the Patreon.
Yeah, I'm the only one who gets rowdy on here. That's the Philly fan in me, baby.
Keep it clean on the YouTube.
Nah, we're already past that point of no return. But, yeah, no, I can see what you're saying here. I can definitely see what you're saying here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I don't think the Cavaliers are winning anything this year.
No one does.
It is. Hey, the last time Cavs won a trip, Donald Trump was president.
Election year.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Listen, we saw the stars align for LeBron.
Yeah.
Trump was president when LeBron won a ring. Lakers started 3-0. Maybe we misconstrued it.
Maybe it was for the Cavs.
Cavs started 3-0. Donald Trump was president.
Yeah.
You know, it's
A lot of options, yeah.
it's like astrology. It's like tarot cards. You know, you can't really discern what it actually means.
And you know what? I don't believe in that shit. I don't believe in astrology. All I believe is in the Celtics. Because we're taking it all this year.
No, you're not. We're not getting into this again. Look, the Celtics.
I just take any chance I can get. It's a wonderful thing. It's the only sport I have in Boston right now.
I will admit, the Celtics are the most talented roster in the NBA. But the hooptism can only get you so far.
I think the hooptism is what's going to take us distance.
Joe Mazzulla wants to bring back fights like you're playing hockey.
I
love it.
I 100% support it.
But I don't know. I just don't see you winning it again.
Really?
I don't.
Actually, yeah, you did take the Thunder.
Yeah, I did. I think it's a West team this year.
Dumbass.
I think it's a West team this year. The Cavs will challenge you in the East. Maybe.
Maybe.
You'll probably dog walk the East.
Yeah.
You get to the finals again.
There's not much in the East.
But there's a West team that beats you. Because it's not going to be the Mavericks this year.
No.
Could be the Nuggets.
Could be,
Could be the
Nuggets.
Thunder.
Could be the Thunder.
Could be the Lakers.
Not gonna be the Lakers.
Could be the Timberwolves.
DiVincenzo's having a horrible start to the season.
Hey, shooters go through slumps.
You know, we all joked about the power of friendship. It's real.
It is real.
It's a real thing.
Look, I'm not a DiVincenzo guy,
Neither am I.
but shooters go through slumps, man. He'll be back.
I don't know.
He'll be back.
I think he was a next system player with the power of friendship. I believe in the power of friendship.
He'll be back. But
I hope he does, because I'm a Timberwolves fan. I'm a Timberwolves supporter. I love Ant. I love Rob Dillingham. What's his name? Terrence Shannon Jr., my pick for Rookie of the Year. He's not getting minutes yet, but I still believe.
Jared McCann and Dalton Connector for Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I think if I were to change my prediction, I'd probably say Jared McCain. But
I'm 2 days into college, and I'm 3 lectures behind.
the
There's a
TikTok
guy
edits
named
go hard.
Colin,
I watch him full every time.
and I want him to be mine. He likes things that I like.
But
Walks out of my dorm in the middle of the night.
hey, that's us right now.
Yeah, we are. It is almost 1 a.m. while we're recording this.
We love our fans.
We really do.
Please support us.
The radio club tried to stop us.
They tried
today.
their best.
They tried their best. Oh, we're getting analyzed. Oh, we got people coming to analyze the journalism department. We need to stream the radio. No, you don't.
We're back.
Who are the real talents in the U Tampa radio class, comm department, journalism department? Us.
They're sitting at this table.
Right here.
That's right.
They know it's us.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't want to give us the credit.
No. They're denying the talent.
They don't know ball like
No.
we do.
They really don't.
They don't sit around and think about ball all the time like we do.
Nah, they don't lose their voice. They lose their voice over other things.
Yeah.
Not good debates.
I think the UT journalism department would rather talk about the election.
Yeah.
Ew!
Weirdos.
Gross! We talk about ball and ball only around here.
Mm-hmm.
I got 2 things on my mind at all times. And it's a football in one hand and a basketball in the other.
That's right.
I think about 2 balls, man. And I juggle them back and forth every once in a while.
Hey, Chuck.
And occasionally I think about combat sports because I am a combat sports lover of all times.
You know what? I think about John Cena a lot. You know what else I think about?
We can't expose autism. We can't do it. The people still think we
Fine.
They don't know what Nick does. Cam, how many peanut butter and jellies do you eat on a daily basis? It's not grilled cheese. It's peanut butter and jelly for you, buddy. You're making them at night.
Does that make it worse?
I think it does. I think it most definitely does.
All right. Hear me out.
What did you eat before the gym today, Cam?
Peanut butter jelly. I'm out of protein bars. I only had meal swipes.
Buddy went to the grocer. He grabbed himself a peanut butter and jelly. He said, I need a pre-workout snack. He comes back with a peanut butter and jelly. There's a lot of peanut butter and jellies that have been consumed recently by this man.
It's been once a day lately.
I'm not making them at night, Dad.
Not making them at night, Dad.
Don't go in my room.
Nah. All right. Hear me out. I haven't made one of these in a while. At home, I used to make them more. I haven't made one in the dorm yet. Have you ever had a toasted peanut butter and jelly?
Yes, I have.
You can't tell me they're not gas.
Toasted peanut butter and jelly. You dip it in some milk.
Oh! Oh!
Ah! Oh, so good.
Ah, man.
So good.
So good.
So good. It really is a generational thing.
It is.
You
How
know-
did I knew you would have tried that?
Dare I say, you get a toasted peanut butter and jelly,
All right.
but instead of bread, it's an Eggo waffle.
Oh, I have Eggos in the room right now.
Buddy, I was a fat child, and those were the reasons why. Almost every morning for breakfast, your boy woke up when he got 2 Eggo waffles. He stuck them in a toaster, and he spread some PB&J on there, and he had them with a glass of milk.
Ah, delicious.
Oh, beautiful.
Delicious and nutritious.
Oh, my God.
Kind of.
But,
Good stuff.
I mean, I don't know what makes me feel better. Feeling the LeBronacy go down my throat or a toasted peanut butter and jelly dipped in a glass of milk.
I don't know. That's a tough call.
It's a tough call. It's real journalism right here, people. This is real journalism.
This is true journalism.
True.
You wonder what fuels us?
That's what it is.
That's what fuels us.
Keeps the brain power going.
Really does.
Love it.
Yep.
You love to see it. Look,
Oh, yeah.
this has been your episode of Dorm Room Radio Sports After Dark.
This was a classic right here.
Unfortunately, we were trying to get Saquon Barkley on earlier. Shout out. Love Saquon. She will be missed. But I'm wearing the jersey currently because my man had himself a game, 2 tutties.
He did. He saved my fantasy team.
He did save your
Got us off to a good start.
I did have a good laugh when he got knocked down on the 1 yard line.
I lost it.
And
I fully crashed out.
And that touchdown was stolen by Jalen Hurts, but
Full crash out.
loved it. But yeah, this has been your episode of Dorm Room Radio Sports After Dark. Maybe we'll make this a thing. This was really fun.
I kind of like it.
I
we
liked
should
it a
do
lot.
this more often.
I liked it a lot. No one's around. It feels like we're in a ghost building right now.
It does.
But we got it done.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Dorm Room Radio
I
Sports
don't know.
Gang.